What's up guys, welcome back. It's officially cookout season and today I'll be showing you how to make one of my favorite things on the grill. This is my recipe for Jerk BBQ Chicken wings. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell to enable notifications as well. Alright guys, meet me in the kitchen, let's make it happen. First things first, let's take a look at these ingredients that we'll be using for our marinade today. We have some allspice, some brown sugar, some soy sauce, pineapple juice, some walkerswood jerk paste. Walkerswood makes a fantastic product guys, definitely give them a try. We got an onion, some limes, some green onion, garlic, one spicy chili, preferably a scotch bonnet or a habanero. Personally, I like to use a mortar and pestle and grind up my own allspice. These are also known as pimento berries. The flavor is so much better when you do it yourself, but if you're in a rush, you could always use the ground allspice from your local grocery store as well. I just find that the fresh stuff has a lot more pop to it, so that's what we're going with today. Now, my friends, we're gonna get our marinade mixed. We're gonna add all of this to a large mixing bowl or measuring cup like I'm using right here. There's the fresh thyme. Going in with the pimento or the ground allspice, some all-purpose seasoning, which is a blend of salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. You could just use salt and pepper if you want. Going in with some pineapple juice, brown sugar, soy sauce. There's the ginger paste, a little bit of jerk marinade or jerk paste from walkerswood. You can use the hot stuff if you want. I'm using mild because I'm kind of a punk when it comes to the spice. Now we're going in with some fresh squeezed lime juice. Quick reminder guys that all the specific measurements and ingredients for this recipe can be found in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Once all of those delicious ingredients have been added, I'm gonna break out the hand blender and mix to combine. You could also do this in a NutriBullet or some other blender, whatever you have at the house to get the job done just fine. Taste as you go and adjust the flavor to your preference. If you want to adjust the heat level, you can add more habanero to the party if you want it extra spicy, or you could cut it back a little bit with a little bit more brown sugar. And now in a mixing bowl, we're going to add our clean and dry chicken wings. Make sure you dry them off thoroughly with a paper towel after you clean them up. I'm going to season them up with my all-purpose seasoning. You could hit them with a little jerk seasoning as well. A little ground allspice wouldn't hurt either. Once we have them seasoned, get in there with your hands and make sure that the seasoning is evenly distributed on the wings, and then we're going to place them in this large Ziploc bag and allow them to marinate in that bag in the refrigerator for 2 to 24 hours. So just coat those wings nicely with the marinade. Make sure you squeeze out all the air from the Ziploc bag and seal it up nice and tight. Then we're going to shake them around to make sure that that marinade coats all of the chicken wings. Give them a little toss, and then we're going to place them in a bowl or something just to make sure they don't leak, and then pop them in the refrigerator, let them hang out for a little while. There we go, well seasoned, well marinated chicken wings going on the grill. It's gonna be absolutely delicious, guys. Can't wait for you guys to try this. Today we're firing up the Traeger at 350 degrees. You can do these on any grill. You could also do these in the oven at the same temperature. Same exact recipe applies. Now, while those chicken wings are smoking away on the Traeger, it is time to make this pineapple pico. That's gonna be a beautiful garnish for this. Add a little freshness to the party. We have a jalapeno, some cilantro, a lime, some onion, and some pineapple, of course. You can skip the pineapple and use mango if you want. Any sort of fruit like that will get the job done here. We're gonna take a nice sharp knife and dice up the cilantro. If you hate cilantro for whatever reason, you could substitute with parsley. Make sure you dice it up nice and fine. We're gonna do the same thing with a yellow or white onion. Doesn't really matter what kind of onion you use here. Just dice that up nice and fine as well. This pico is so simple, fresh, and delicious. It's great with this recipe, but it's also great as an appetizer for a party alongside some tortilla chips. It's also great on tacos, so anytime I make this recipe, I always make enough that I have some leftovers for the next day or two. There we go, we got our pineapple diced up nice and fine, and we're gonna do the same thing with our jalapeno. You can add more or less jalapeno depending on how spicy you want this to be. Obviously, the pineapple provides some sweetness, which will offset some of that spice. The only other ingredient we need is some fresh squeezed lime juice. We're gonna add all of this to a mixing bowl along with some salt and pepper. Give that a good mix. Make sure you taste it to make sure the flavor is spot on. And then we're gonna cover it and put it in the refrigerator until we need it for later. Super fresh and delicious. Absolutely screams summertime. I can't wait for you guys to try this one. There we go. Look at that pico. These are the wings. We've moved them over to the hotter side of the grill. That way they get some color. Look at that chicken wing, my friends. That is a beautiful wing. Oh, man. I'm getting hungry doing this voiceover. We're gonna flip them over, make sure both sides get the same color. We want our wings to be at least 175 degrees internal temperature. Usually takes about 45 to 70 minutes or so, depending on how big the wings are and how hot your grill is. So while we wait for those wings to finish, we're gonna warm a skillet over medium heat. To that skillet, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of walkerswood jerk paste plus 1 to 1.5 cups of your favorite barbecue sauce. I'm also gonna add a tablespoon each of garlic and ginger paste. You can use more or less jerk seasoning depending on how spicy you want the sauce to be. 1 tablespoon of lime juice, and then we're gonna break out the whisk and mix to combine. Taste as you go and adjust accordingly. Another quick reminder, guys, that all the specific measurements and ingredients for this recipe can be found in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. There we go. Our sauce is smoother than a 3-day weekend and tasting absolutely fantastic. Now, my friends, we're gonna break out a mixing bowl, add those perfectly cooked wings, and then cover them in that delicious sauce that we made. We're gonna toss them in this sauce and then place them back on the grill, smoker, or oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, which gives that sauce some time to caramelize. Oh man, look at those wings. It's tempting to get in there and just start eating them just like that, but trust me guys, the extra time on the grill or in the oven really brings out the flavor of that sauce even more. The sugars in the sauce will start to caramelize and get nice and sticky. Fantastic chicken wings, guys. Serve these at your next cookout or any weeknight when you're hungry. You can't go wrong with this recipe, I promise. Just take a look at that chicken wing. Oh man. Say it with me, guys, looking good. That's definitely a money shot. Now we're gonna plate these up, my friends. Where's that pineapple pico? That's going on top for garnish to add a little bit of freshness, a little sweetness from the pineapple. Oh man, the colors play so well together. Just gonna spoon that right across. Nice little presentation as well. You can hit it with a little additional sauce if you want to, or just serve it on the side. There's a little fresh chopped cilantro for a pop of color, because why the hell not? Brace yourself for a trademark money shot. Say it with me, guys, looking good. Going in for the taste test. I cannot wait to dig in. You guys know I'm drums over flats. Here we go. Cheers, my friends. And that's my recipe for Jerk BBQ chicken wings. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you give your boy a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell to enable notifications. And as always, thank you for your support.